Let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about, of course, which is, I want to talk about silence. Silence is undefeated. A lot of y'all may be like, James, what do you mean by silence, bro? But I'm telling y'all right now, man, being silent and when it comes to negativity and you don't feed into it, it will irk the person's nerves. It will hit a nerve in them. Because like God always says, correct me, it was something between lines, misery loves company. And when I make these videos, I'm not talking about my situations, but I'm just giving you guys about my life, what happened in the past. Recently, my life's been great. I can't complain, bro. Right? It's funny because back then I would be so quick to crash out. I'd be so quick to say something. I'd be so quick to do this. I'd be so quick to... But if I take a step back and I look at this situation, I analyze it, I look who I'm dealing with, it's not worth it. It's good. A man that walks away from a fight, it's a real man. Let somebody put hands on you, but if it's just talking, bickering, and you walk away, that's how you know words don't hurt you and you build different. Right? Silence to me is something that's amazing. When I get off social media, I don't care what got to say about me. Right? That's just how we supposed to feel. I feel like us as human beings, that's just part of life. I never really cared about what anybody had to say. Only person that matters is God and my family and my woman and my friends. Anybody else outside that circle, it doesn't really matter. Right? And I feel like silence is something that a lot of people should get into. Right? If somebody that you know, if somebody's trying to antagonize you, if somebody's trying to annoy you, if somebody's trying to start drama with you, it don't matter what it is. It could be somebody talking shit. Just be quiet and keep walking. Because at the end of the day, as long as you know it's not true, what does it matter? R.I.P. Michael Jackson. Right? Before all this happened, he would just be silent because he knew it wasn't true. Till he finally speaked up, but that's a whole different video. That may be a bad example, but screw it. But silence is undefeated. Silence comes with peace. I feel like just being quiet and rocking out, that's all that matters. You don't need to entertain the negativity. You don't. Why entertain negativity? That's one thing I always wondered. Why entertain the negativity? Because let's just say this person gets you mad. Now you antagonize. Then you do some dumb shit. He won. He or she won. Because she got in your head. It don't matter what it is. And it starts with having faith in God. You don't feed into it. You don't feed into whatever is going on. You don't feed into that energy. Because a lot of you guys already know this is a spiritual world that we live in. You got leeches, you got energy takers. Just like succubus. Dudes could be succubus too. That's a fact. The best way a dude could be a succubus, they could come around and take your energy. You guys got to remember that as well. When you sit there, you like, what just happened out the blue? They got your energy. They got what they wanted. Boom, they out. But when you are silent, and I say silence undefeated because you could think. You could sit back and think, connect the dots, analyze, boom. Now you know what's going on. You peep it. You keep it pushing. Instead of just crashing out and losing your mind. Right? It's something that down the line I want to get even more better at. Right? I don't feed into the negativity. I don't. You know what I'm saying? People are always going to have something to say. Somebody can say, James takes this and that. James takes these type of roids, blah, blah, blah. People are going to talk regardless, bro. Either you're gonna get with the program and realize what they say and keep it pushing, or you're gonna let it defeat you. Me, I'm not gonna let it defeat me. Right? If you are, especially with me, like, I knew I made it with this fitness when I started getting these steroids allegations. That's how you know you made it. Now, at first, I used to feel a way about it. But I'm just silent, sitting back like, okay, I see what y'all saying. But it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, it's just you and God. That's it. There's nothing to worry about. Plain and simple. I just feel like I said, this is why I say silence is undefeated in my opinion. It's a good arsenal to have. Or killing somebody with kindness. Because at the end of the day, the people that don't like me, the people that say this, I still pray for them. Because Lord knows they need it. Right? You know who's a real, you know who's a fake. You could just tell. That's why for me, I say in my videos, I prefer to read the Bible in silence. I prefer to read the Bible alone, not on video. Because then it don't come off genuine. That's just my opinion. I'd rather just read it alone. You know what I'm saying? That's just my 2 cents on why I feel like silence is something that's good. It's a good and bad to everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really do enjoy making these sit down videos because it gives me time to talk about everything and analyze and really have your guys' opinion on things. And thank you guys for showing love on these videos. I will be going live on Twitch whenever I can. I've just been busy. So in the meantime, I'm going to keep pumping out these videos. I love y'all, and we out.